Hi guys, what's up? And today we are back, and today's video is a different video. I haven't done it before. It's like a kind of reviewy video, and this is from Hobbycraft, so I'm guessing you're realising it's a craft, even though you must already saw it by the title. But it's like a sloth, and we need to paint the sloth, and that's what it should look like at the end. What? It comes with paint and stuff, but I've got some Mod Podge to give it more of a finish, and so it doesn't get like a clear colour. Well, not clear colour. It also makes it so it's not chipped. I got these Posca pens, and they're like paint pens, and they're very, very good. Apparently they've got such good reviews. I got some pastel colours, and then I just got some normal blotchy colours like metallics, and it's got the colours back on there, all of the colours. So guys, I think we need to open it. So let's take this little tape off. Oh, right. Okay, so it comes with this rubbish paintbrush that looks absolutely rubbish, and it comes with paint. And it says that we need to mix the colours. Oh no! Why do we need to mix colours? Why can't they just get the colours out? Oh, it feels weird. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's kind of like weird. Wait, if the light turns off, it may be a bit better. Yeah, there you go. You can see a bit better. You can see like the face. It looks so creepy. Oh, it's fine. I'm gonna turn back on the light. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay. So we are trying to make it look like that. So I'm gonna put the box there so I can like kind of like copy it. I don't know what it right. Let's open it. Oh, this paintbrush looks rubbish. Look how rubbish that paintbrush looks. Although it feels quite nice, but it looks rubbish. That's a rubbish lamp, because I don't really have good paintbrushes. I've got paint knives, but nothing else really. I may have some good ones, but we will see how this goes, because I don't add too much of my own stuff, and if it does go bad, we can always like let it dry and then use our Poscas. So look, it's a big box. It's got a big butt. Right, okay, let's start. Okay, shall we? I think we should start on the trunk. Yeah, let's start on the trunk. So there's some green. Why is there red? Oh, it looks like this. What does the red make? Make it darker? No, because we got... Oh, I'm so confused. Okay, let's just do this. These are always rubbish. Oh, paint. But there's barely anything in it. There's like nothing. Right, fun tip with these paints. You should use the top lid. Make sure all the paint's out. I should most probably go and get a cup of water. So I got a mug of water. I know it's the cake mug, but I'm never going to use it again, because that was right. I should most probably not be wearing this anyway. Right, do we need to wet the brush or well? Let's like try. This is quite hard. This is going to take forever. This brush is rubbish. And I'm not talking, but okay, so the first leaf is done. And yeah, so it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. So I think I'm just going to do the leaves, and yeah, I'll come back to you.
This brush was really bad. It was so wiry that you couldn't even use it that well. When it's on time lapse, it looks like I'm doing it really good, but it's just really hard. And I know this bit isn't fast, but it does get faster later. It's just very hard. So now I'm just going to move on to the leaves. I'm just going to do all the green, and you'll see later there's just not enough paint. There's just not enough paint at all, and yeah, just not enough paint. I look as if I know how to do this very well. Look how good I look doing it, but no, I can't do it at all. In reality, I'm going so slow. You guys would much rather do this way better than me. I had no idea what I was doing.
Hi guys, I just recorded some of it and I just realised that it was all in time lapse. So I've just been painting some brown and I just realised it was all in time lapse. I was basically saying that hopefully this brown's all right, and it was. And then I was saying that I use this brown and then I can put some white in it to make it more of a tan colour like that. And I can do the body and then make it even lighter to do the face and trunk like that. So this is the second tan and that's the lighter tan. And hopefully I can do that. Then, or shall I darken it up first? You know what, it's alright, I'll figure it out. And yeah, so I was saying I've done the green, and on here it has like highlights of dark green on the lines, and I said, well, this can be handy for the posters. So yeah, so I've done some brown on it, and I was saying how rubbish the thing is. It's like really bad, but yeah. So I'm gonna carry on.
Okay, so now I'm just going to do all the brown. The brown was the worst bit to use. There wasn't enough of it, because with this you need to blend the colours and make your own colours. Well, there wasn't enough to blend your own colours at all. There was just always something that had not enough, or you couldn't get the right colour, and it was just so hard to do. And I just get it all wrong. I just got my fingers over it, and I just rub my fingers. So, but although I would say a good thing with this, it does dry quickly. I don't know what I was saying then. It does dry quickly, so yeah, that's a good thing. So here I'm just doing the last clip because I will be going into the next day, because this took me 2 days to do because I just got fed up with it in the end. So I'm just going to do that.
Hi guys, so I'm not completely done. In fact, I have barely done anything. But that's what I've done that so far, and before my camera does, I will show you a tour. So I've tried to, it's not very good, it looks better on camera than what it is in real life. It's so streaky in real life, but that's because I'm trying to use as least amount of paint as possible, because there's not going to be enough if I want to do the whole entire sloth. And yeah, it's not going to be enough because brown is part of everything, and I think they thought that, oh, for the tree they'll make it a bit darker. Well, I was expecting it to be a full one of these, but it's only like there, so not very high at all. And yeah. Mum, you've been on camera before. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna carry on tomorrow, let this dry, and I can see what it turns out when it's not wet.
Okay guys, so I'm now back. It's now tomorrow, but for me it's still the same day because I'm still doing the same thing. So I'm just gonna do some of this. I'm gonna try and see if I can do the branch. Okay, so I'm just in the trunk now. So right now, I went to go and get some more water in it, and I put too much water in it, so it was so thin, the paint, and it had so much bubbles in it, and it was practically white. On camera made it look darker, but it was seriously not good.
So guys, I am done the trunk. It looks so much more better on camera. So much more better. Like, when I mean better, this is practically white, this bit, because I put too much water on it, and then it just looks horrible. I know normally people criticise their work when it's actually good, but seriously, you don't know how bad this is. It's so streaky and wet, and it's just horrible. But now, and there's barely any brown left at all, barely any. But now I need to mix some colours up to make this. Let me take them off. To make this tan colour, I need to try and make that tan colour. So, it's so scary. Anyway, right, let's do this. Let's just make the tan colour.
Okay, so I'm just going to try and open this brown to try and make a lighter tan colour to do the sloth. So I'm just going to add quite a lot of white in it because it's quite a dark brown. I struggled so much on this, so I'm just going to mix it up until I find, but I used most of the white on this, so it wasn't very good, and the brown just wasn't good at all. But I did have a tactic, go from the darkest shade I will need to use to the lightest shade, so then I just need to keep on adding more white in to get the lightest shades I need to use. So I'm glad I had that tactic, but the sloth colour just turned out way too dark, but I didn't want to use up all the white because I will need to make a lighter colour for the trunk later. So I'm just going to apply it on. And it wasn't too bad. It was lighter than the tree trunk, but not that much of a difference at all. But it turned out to look like a monkey, which wasn't very good, but I just had to put up with it. So I'm just going to go all around the body now, and it was quite thin because I didn't want to use all the brown because I still had to use the brown for the lighter tan colour, so I didn't have enough paint at all. I know I will say this a lot, but with this kit you need way more paint because otherwise it will become not good at all, because yeah, it's just, I can't express how much paint they needed to add.
Okay, I'm not proud of it at all. It looks like a monkey. It's the same colour it's practically nearly the same colour as the tree. And you may have saw in the time lapse it just got darker. It's so patchy. But I just have barely any paint left. Look. Barely any. I still need to make the lighter shade. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. It's just so hard. It's cute when it's not painted. Like, let's be honest, there's not enough paint for that. I'm not sure what you're gonna be using the red for. What are you gonna use? Like, what's the red for? Like, these don't look anything alike. This is a tan. That's poo. or a muddy colour. Oh, and it just looks so creepy. Oh, I don't like this. Although, if you want to look on bright sides, the paint does dry quite quickly, so you can turn it over. But still, why would anybody want to buy this? I know I got it. This is like a review thing. Alright, let's make the next shade.
Okay, so let's make the next shade. This shade was quite... I think this shade that turned out should have been the body of the sloth. Like I keep on saying, there's not as nearly as enough brown paint as what you need, and not enough paint or white at all. I'm not sure what the red was for, but I'm just going to mix it up. I used every single bit of the white, every single bit, to try and make this colour, and it turned out quite light, but I would have preferred that lighter colour as the actual sloth. So I think they just need to put more colour in it. Alright, so I'm just gonna redo, I'm just doing the face now and claws, and it was quite easy this. I've done the trunk as well.
Alright guys, it's bad. I'm warning you. Do you like it? It's not enough paint. The tan colour on the feet should be on the body. It's all patchy and there's not enough paint at all. And I need to colour in the eyes and stuff, but there's not enough paint. I reckon it would actually look like that if you had more paint, or they just gave you the actual colour. But I think I'm gonna try and go in with these, because see if I can make it any better. Doubt I can. Alright. Oh my gosh, you're joking. Look what colour is in the pastel. Okay, let's get this bronzy colour out. Just try and figure out how you do this. Yeah, that's simple. Right. Okay, so I think I know how you work these. Oh, I've just got paint everywhere. Right, okay. So you just keep on pressing. You have to turn them on or something. So colour has now come in. So I'm gonna go over stuff. So
you use a pen?
No, not with it, but it's a paint pen.
Paint pen?
Yeah. I'm filming. Yeah, so I'm gonna put you back on the thingamajig and I'm gonna carry it.
Right, so I'm just gonna colour and outline some stuff. It was in a bronzy type of thing. It was quite cool, so it made it a bit more glamorous, and it just made it look more poppy and look more sophisticated. That's not even that's if I can even say that properly. But just made it look so much better. Although I didn't do it in your view really, but this bit was quite hard to do because the pen felt tipped, the paint pens were really thick. So it's quite hard to do it nicely. You just got a whole load of my hand. You can't see anything I'm doing really. Which, get your hand out the way, you stupid woman. I'm not even a woman, you stupid girl. There we go, now you know how to get your hand out the way. Alright, I don't know do I still have my camera on? Yeah. I'm now gonna open this, By the way, I thought all of this was in time lapse. It was not. No, actually no, I was meant to do this without time lapse. Now I just time lapsed it. Alright guys, so I'm just going over in this metallic green. It was so, it just made it look so much sparklier and pretty. I don't know how to speak today, obviously. I just went over with the bronze again. Now I'm just doing this purple. And this is where I kind of finished it, but it just looked very creepy. And I forgot to do the stumps, so I did that.
Guys, I'm done. It's a bit creepy. But I've gone over stuff in metallic. It's got purple lines, but it's got like metallic stuff all over it. The light isn't really helping. Turn it off, like you can be able to see it a bit better. Yeah, it isn't good. So this has been a bit of a fail, and a not good fail. I mean, a fail isn't ever good, but it's not as bad as what it could have been. I mean, I guess it could have been real bad, as in like, I could have made it different colours, like a sick green and a poopy. It's just, and the sloth needs to be a lighter tan. Should we see it compared to the other one, the actual picture? Do they look alike? No, they don't look alike at all, not in the slightest. But I don't think I would recommend this kit because it doesn't have nearly as enough paint as what you need. It doesn't have any. It doesn't tell you what colours you need to mix to make what, and it has this red. I don't know what the red is for, but it doesn't tell you what colours you need to mix. It doesn't have any instructions. It just has picture. It says fun and easy to do. It's not easy because the paintbrush is absolutely rubbish. And the good thing about it though, when it isn't painted, it's cute. And I guess if you're actually smart and you know what colours go into what, then you would, and yeah, maybe you can have your own colours. But if you were going to buy this kit, then I would recommend to get more paint because there isn't enough paint at all. So I think I'm just going to finish off with some Mod Podge.
Wow, you're going to hear a lot of me talking. I barely put any of this in time lapse. I've tried to put it on the top speed it will go in editing, but it won't go that fast. But when I actually on the camera, when I put it on the time lapse setting, it will go faster. So hopefully it's not too slow for you. It is quite slow, but I'm just wiping down my brush to put the Mod Podge on. This made it so much more better. Although it turns out I only done some of it Mod Podge, and you can feel what bits have Mod Podge and also see. And I would recommend it definitely, but it was quite hard. It looks like glue, but it will turn out turn out clear when it's dry. So that's good, but you could definitely tell it was so smooth when it's done. So I would definitely recommend Mod Podge for sure, definitely. Yeah, there's not much really to say, so I'm just going to do that. Then I think I'm going to do the outro. The outro should be coming up soon. I think I'll just stop talking so you can hear music.
Alright guys, So I put the Mod Podge on and I'm gonna let it dry, but it's not really good. It's creepy, but I didn't have a black. I had a black in the set, but I didn't want to use that. I thought the purple would make it look cute, just made it look even more creepy. So I think that's going to be the end of this week's video. I'll see you next week. Make sure you watch to the end to see a clip of Nugget so you know what he's been up to during the week. A bit loud, so you know what he's been up to during the week. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. And that's it on Tina's The Nugget Show.
Right, Nugget, I'm going to give you a treat, alright? But you have to stay when I do it, alright? Right, your favourite, the duck one, but you have to stay. Stay until I get back. Stay. No, you have to stay. Good boy, stay. Stay.